Favourite? Watch it and I'm here to tell you why. Let's go. The Favourite is a 2018 film directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, and it is a comedy drama period film. Fans of Marie Antoinette or Mary Queen of Scots, Titanic, Downton Abbey, The Royals will love this film. You should stop scrolling and start watching The Favourite for the brilliant performances, particularly that of Olivia Coleman, the viciously dark humour, delicious costumes, and the fabulous era of the 18th century England, all camped up so much extra that it feels like it almost bleeds with grotesque excess in this period drama. And so the story goes, early 18th century England, the sickly Queen Anne is on her throne, and Queen Anne is played by Olivia Coleman. Her closest lady-in-waiting is Lady Sarah, played by Rachel Weisz, and she governs the country while tending to Anne's health. A new servant, Abigail, played by Emma Stone, arrives and soon begins to serve the Queen. This sets off a huge rivalry to whom will become the Queen's favourite. The three leading female actors are absolutely exquisite, and the depth of intensity that they bring to their characters and relationships are masterful acting and next level brilliant storytelling. Olivia Coleman as Queen Anne is a pure genius. Her portrayal is harsh, grim and tragic, full of madness, sadness and verging at times on pathetic. And while within each scene she holds this rare charisma for the screen and you cannot take your eyes off her. She is a train wreck of intrigue. She's so helpless but she's got so much power, which makes her an oddly dangerous character. And Coleman brings it to the screen with a strong, captivating, amazing performance. Now, equally, Rachel Weisz as Lady Sarah is mesmerising. Lady Sarah is Queen Anne's most closest confidant, and she handles all of the Queen's affairs, from the Queen's ailing personal and mental health to her physical health to all professional aspects that come with being Queen, all the political decisions, the royal decisions, the broader war that's currently in play with France. She deals with it all. Lady Sarah is absolutely beautiful, and she is strong and stoic, and she is who the Queen should be. She is a protector, the hero, the intelligence, and she is feared, and Rachel Weisz's portrayal is exquisite. She is a queen both within the role and as an actor. The beguiling character, Abigail, is calm, calculated and sweet, and Emma Stone plays Abigail, and she is absolutely a perfect casting for this role. Her apparent purity and seemingly open heart brings the film a lightness and a refreshing sense of calm, the perfect Trojan horse for the future story's twists and turns. The film is mostly set within Queen Anne's castle, and the set design is perfect, and we get introduced from the get-go to know how the 18th century royalists must have lived, like the chandeliers, the huge tapestry on the walls, the enormous rooms, the butlers, gully maids, wigs, dresses, oh, the makeup, it's all there. It's big, it's fabulous and extreme. It's such a feast for the eyes, and I was living for the theatrics of it. Against the backdrop of the deluxe opulence is the comedic edginess, dirty jokes, crude behaviour and moments of violence. The aristocrats and the royals behaving badly with little filthy minds and outlandish behaviour is so over the top and theatrical. It's so much fun to watch. The use of unusual camera angles with scanning shots and moving camera scope, slow motion moments and classical close-ups were all there. But the most intriguing was the fisheye lens that they used sporadically throughout the film. The shots were kind of these choreographed moments in sync with the characters. They scanned the rooms as they walked across these huge areas, revealing more and more of the staging and the grandeur within these places that they're acting out. It's really quite exquisite, seeing the entire space within one sweeping shot is very unusual, and it was really cool. The lighting in The Favourite is also really unusual and very special. Nearly all the lighting in The Favourite is natural lighting, as in it's lit by sun and candles and fires with no artificial lights on set. The choice of being and using more natural lighting resulting in there being a lot more darkness and shadows and a lot of feeling of, I think a lot of mood was created because of it, and the darkness and the shadows really amplified this, particularly at night. The lighting is therefore very soft and very beautiful. It's very enchanting and raw and almost like gothic-like at times. It made for a really feeling of some romantic aspects of this crazy time in history, and it also was a nice clash with how neurotic and how abundant the scope of the film otherwise embraces. Watch The Favourite tonight for the brilliant cast, mouth-watering costumes and naughty, filthy behaviour. This outrageous period comedy is an awesome film that delights, disgusts, and left me curious until the very end. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you love what you're seeing now. The Favourite. Stop scrolling, start watching.